Oh, sauce it down, sauce it up. Do too much, ain't enough, ain't enough. Where you from? Throw it out, going nuts, yeah, going down. Sauce it down, sauce it up. Do too much.
Another morning in Tokyo. We're gonna hit up the Fire Museum, represent, see how my brothers do it on this side of the pond. Yeah, we're gonna do that and see some other sites. Fit as much as we can in today, but you know, we're gonna just see how it is. Kind of hype, man. So I went to the 7-Eleven trying to get some deodorant, and I was trying to use sign language to convey that I want to stick deodorant by going like this. So this lady shows me towards the razors. It's pretty fun. Alright, I'm about to catch the train. Just heading towards the Fire Museum. You're gonna see what's popping. I made it to the Fire Museum, and just looking at some of the apparatus is pretty cool, because being a firefighter is something I always wanted to do, and it's cool to see how our brothers on the other side of the world do it. Look at this. Ladder trucks, baby. Oh. 1, 2. Tokyo does it big. I don't know many fire departments that have been on the helicopter. It's pretty cool. Now we're going to just take a look at some of the turnout gear they have here. Look at some of their SCBAs. So that's some pretty interesting turnout gear. It's a lot different from what we have in America. A lot different. Looks like a astronaut turnout gear, but it's pretty dope. I like it. Look at that. Wow. Yeah. Look at the breathing apparatus. Other SCBA bottles. We've got some nozzles here. Some nozzle tips. Now they do everything in metric. In the US and the States we do our own thing, so a little different. They're referring to nozzle sizes and tips. Ooh-wee. We got us a deck gun. Japanese deck gun. I like it. Generator. These guys are badass too, man. Look at these guys. Oh, they got our black turnout gear too. Okay, we're over here. We got the leather half coat. Leather half coats are mainly used by samurai for firefighting because leather is resistant to both fire and sparks. Boom. This is the attire for samurai family women worn in the event of the fire. Samurai family women wore this attire when a fire broke out. This apparel used to be part of their bridal, traditions. This attire was made of bright, thick woolen cloth, which helped the wearer stand out from the crowd of lay people during an event, like a fire event or evacuation. Samurai fire clothing. Samurai firefighters wore this type of attire when they set out for a fire. This is formal clothing used when the firefighters were keeping guard and taking command on horseback. Now, according to one account, when the masterless samurai warriors of the Echo region were going to take revenge on their master's foe, they put on garments similar to fire clothing so that nobody would suspect them, even though they were walking in a group. We have a samurai firefighting helmet. Feudal lords and direct retainers as the firefighting brigades for the shogun rushed to fire scenes in full armor during the warring period, during the early Edo era. Later on, however, as heavy helmets were a hindrance to effective firefighting, the helmets made specifically for fighting came into use. Spots to extinguish them, so smothering the fire. Here we got a portable pump down there on the bottom up against it. Firefighters would insert the bottom of the pump into a bucket filled with water, then move the nozzle or handle up and down to create enough pressure to pump the water out. So pretty much just a water pump. Helmet and gas mask used by civil defense volunteers. This gear was used by civil defense volunteers. The gas masks were used during World War II, not only by the civil defense volunteers, but were also distributed for households' use in case of air raids. We got a pistol-type fire extinguisher. This type of fire extinguisher was used during World War II. The contents could be sprayed by pulling the trigger. Alright, so here we got the Firefighter bugle. In 1880, bugles were used to order the fire brigades to advance toward a fire. Use of the bugle was temporarily halted 6 months later and eventually revived 6 years after that. While there are virtually no opportunities to actually deploy the bugle at present, it has nevertheless remained in use. The adoption of the Firefighter Department bugle call in 1954. So pretty much, this right here, the bugle was a battle cry to go in and get it. Just got out of the Tokyo Fire Service Museum, and man, it made me just think about what city manager I know said once. He was told during his training that public service is the cornerstone of any great city, and this couldn't be any more true in Tokyo. They take a lot of pride in their fire service and police, which is apparent in the way that they operate with efficiency and just the culture and history that the department has. And you know, it makes sense. They have a great public safety services. Their fire department and police department are amazing. So just something to think about. Right now I'm going to be heading towards the Imperial Palace, so we will have to check in on that, alright? I gotta find me a train station and then I'll get back to y'all. Bye.